So, welcome back to Heart Talks with Anita Bahal. So, today I want to talk about what it is that we talk about when we meet with friends and family. Is it positive? Is it demeaning? So, what type of conversation do we engage in? And how we don't realize that we are damaging ourselves and sometimes even setting a very bad example. So, let me give you a little example. So, Mary, you are here Natasha get pregnant? So, Mary say, that is true, girl? I say, yes, girl, she get pregnant. So, Mary say, but that is a real shame. Shame is joke. You can imagine how she parents had to go and hide their face now. They feel the daughter nice now. Has this ever happened to you? Find yourself talking about others in your own village or in your neighborhood and actually making the situation worse? You know, there's a beautiful thing that happens to us. So we pass by, so we're walking maybe in the neighborhood, or we get one piece of info, but you know, we have to share it. So it's sort of like, so you're passing by, you're going by a friend, you're going by your friend's house regular. And every time you go by that friend's house, you're seeing her father on the hammock study. He lying down in that hammock right through. So here were you going and telling people, boy, if you know how mean our father lazy, all he does do is sit down in that hammock day and night. I could pass the morning, noon or night. He always lying down in that hammock. Now, you find that is positive? Now, I don't know about you, but I like to sit down. You imagine somebody pass by here every day and see me sitting down. Will them go feel like lazy right through? Now, next thing you know, you meet up a partner or a friend, as we like to say. And you know, they're taking a little drink. Normally, you know, they don't drink alcohol. So you see them take a little drink. You really notice, you know, they take a little drink. So you see it with your own eye now, eh? But here where you go on and say now, girl, I didn't know Robin started to drink rum. You know that? Huh. Look how we father sacrifice and send him to school now in rum shop drinking rum. So, sometimes we have to be real careful, you know. We see one little thing so, and we judge the entire character of that person. Would you like this to happen to you? You find that is correct? Or you meet up with your friends. Long time you see your friends, eh? But let's say that 2 of your friends are show up. So it's a group of 6 of we. 6 of us. And you know 2 stay home. So they make it to the little girls' party, let's say we having. So the 2 that they come, the next 4 we sit down and we real talking about them. We say, if you know how Lisa had problem with her husband now, and you know that other one, Maria and all, she had problem too. And them always arguing and fighting. I hear they want to divorce. Now, is that correct? That when the other 2 friends missing, you and the next 3 or 2 or whatever, sit down talking about them. You find that is positive? To be honest, I don't like them scenes, you know. These gossip scenes, just have a hard backlash. And we feel we're talking about them, but what we don't realize is when all this negative talk we talk in, the first place it getting is in here, in this mind. We getting accustomed to talking about people negative. We getting, you know, it coming normal to put down others, to criticize. And anytime we see people, we just looking for all the people faults. And we see one thing, you know, but them is a drunkard. Or we see one thing, you know, they're lazy. Or we see one thing, you know, that girl, she real wild. She have no brought up see. She not respectful. Now ask yourself, if this was you or your family, you would have liked people to talk about you so? I know we cannot define ourselves by what others say, but we have to get serious about what we're saying. What we saying about others. And you know what's interesting? These same people who just talk about other people, like for example, that first story about getting pregnant, they might put down other people's daughter. And you know, sometimes it's happening in their own house, but just their daughter must be a get pregnant. So gosh, man, be real now. That could have been my brother. That could have been my sister. That could have been your family. All of us trying. So I don't find it correct when somebody missing, we sit down and all we talking about is the business. How that positive? Oh God, organize something positive, like, you know, we playing some board games, or we have some nice beautiful questions around the table that we all want to talk about, or we going to like try to do some hiking or go in nature. But the minute you start up any small talk about people business, come now, man, get serious. Now that happened to me. Sometimes I'll hear other people talking about it and I might add in my 2 cents. But as I got older, I realized, you know, them people probably having a bad day. You don't know what's happening at that house. You don't know how people trying. And all we could do is cut them down, man. You know, she feels she pretty. She feels she this. You see how she high in the sky? She don't talk to nobody. She living in Canada now. She pick up accent. She have a YouTube channel, you know. You think it easy? Now tell me. If you have nothing good to say, shut up now. What do you think? And it have some particular sayings that has been going around that I don't agree with. You know, sometimes we like to use the saying, closer to church and further from God. So, we may have somebody we know in our family or friend. They're going to church regular, or they're going to the temple or the mosque. But you know, they're probably doing some bad deeds or something. And hear how we just talk now. Closer to church, further from God, because we's the judge, you know? We judging. Now, for all you know, that person know, you know, that they're sinking down. They probably know they're doing some negative actions. And they're trying hard to hold on. So they're pushing themselves to go in these positive places to make themselves a better person. But check me and you. Closer to church, further from God. But I find we all of us, every single one of us, we just make mistake. I don't know about you. Sometimes we might fall short and we speech. Sometimes, you know, we make a little bad decision and some things happen. A young girl may get pregnant, or we son try out some drugs and we don't know what to do. Or, you know, and in this one moment, is that correct to tarnish somebody's whole character? So if you find yourself in useless conversation, check up on yourself now. Or sometimes, you know, you're calling a friend regular or a sister or a family, and all it goes to the conversation when you're talking too long, it starts to talk about people's business. If you find it going to that, before you call the people, have something nice to tell them now. Something positive. Something you read, something that could uplift them, something that could make them feel better. And don't pretend you're all perfect now. Because guess what? We all fall short. And the last thing we need people doing is to be wasting their energy to talk about others. If you see something nice, we'll say it. If you really want to help somebody, talk to the person. Don't go in the village and start to spread the thing. When I think about the pain and the hurt from gossip and tarnishing one's character, I thank God that I used to work a lot. So I would be teaching all day. And in the afternoon, I was getting extra classes. And then I had kids young. I said, good thing I was real busy. So I didn't have the time to meet with people and gossip. Not that overworking was good to begin with, but I'm glad I didn't spend real time gossiping and spreading bad things about others. Is not our place. And it's not our place to judge others, because we sometimes have worse thing. For example, you hear a friend husband cheat on she. You're like, really? Huh? My husband, well, he loved me so much. He don't even talk to me hard. We don't even quarrel. We don't even have a disagreement. He cheat on she? She should leave he one time. Seriously? Sometimes we going through worst thing in our life. We husband, God knows, you're probably having big argument, but all you're keeping it on the low. Now, you don't know what that couple went through. You don't know if they're going through some healing now. You know, give them some positive vibes now. Like, girl, you know, you need some counseling. You know, don't just, throw it away, or it is your choice, or seek God. But talk to the person. Don't go around telling the whole school or the whole workplace. I remember some people that thought I was faking I was married. Because, I was in Trinidad for many years. So I remember telling my husband, boy, you have to come to school, boy. I think people think I'm making you up. But honestly, I know we don't have to explain ourselves to others. But what I'm saying is each one of us, let's have positive talk. Let our conversations be meaningful. Something you read, probably you could start doing journaling. If you're having issues with weight, go to that person and talk about exercise and diet. If you're going through some sort of tragedy, how can I help you? But don't go and make the situation worse. And spreading it can be embarrassing for many families. Also, many of us see some sort of, let's say, what I would say, a commotion going on. So you look outside and you see some couple arguing, or you see a mother hitting her child, or whatever the case may be. Or something negative, something even sexual in school. And the first thing we are doing in today's society, many of us, we are taking out our phones and we are videoing it. And we are putting it up on media for the whole world to see. Now, if the video was of some use that you can send it, to a higher authority that can use it to help, well, I say okay. But you just sending it to defame the person or laugh at the family? Now, what if I and Safras had a big argument in the road? Let's say me and him and I, had a big argument in the road. And all your videotape this and send it all over. Now, how that helping me? You think that helping me? Or you and your son have a big argument and you just walk out in here? Or God knows what? Is it correct? Even to students who are videotaping teachers in the workplace, having hidden cameras, hidden devices. Is this correct? To listen to people's lives? To listen to what's happening? To laugh at them? To spread it around? Is this positive? Are you helping that person in any form or fashion? Or are you laughing at them? Or are you making it worse? I tell you, I remember when I would teach people's kids and they would do some wrong stuff. I would tell them, that could be my son, And I would do it with I was strict, but always with an ounce of compassion there and understanding, because that could have been my son coming late. That could have been my son not getting it. And I did have colleagues at times, the way they would behave and come and talk about other students, it was poor. Because somehow when it's our own family, it's okay. And we have more understanding. But please, I ask you, if your talk is going to help a situation, if your videoing something is going to help it, do it. But please stop sharing nonsense on Facebook. Stop putting down others. Stop exploring into other people's business. But use your power and your energy to help others. I'm not saying I'm any saint. I have done these things. But the minute and when we know better, practice daily, check back. Was I talking about a friend's business? Did I talk of her behind her back? Was I loyal? Did she tell me in confidence? Am I helping her? Am I really a true friend? Huh. And you would see that many of us are carrying news. Many of us are making the talks juicier. Many of us are judging when all we should be doing is accepting. So what I want to say here is that before we go on to criticize the world, to criticize others, please set your life, set your family, what you have control over, right first. And believe me, when you start focusing on your home, on your household, there will be so much that you can make better, that you will not have, not even a minute a day for gossip or for nonsense. Unless, of course, you can help the situation. Please don't listen to juicy gossip. Don't listen to harmful things. And furthermore, don't share it if it is not empowering, loving, kind, and necessary. So my next talk will be on how to set your home and yourself in order. And this lovely talk today was actually inspired through conversations that I had with my family when we realized the importance of setting our homes in order before we even step to condemn others. And for those who are being condemned, and for those who feel unloved, who feel that their character have been defamed, for those who are feeling hurt, I tell you, I know they say they are just words, but they hurt. But remember, this too shall pass. But please do not go down the road of crying and staying in that emotional state, for it affects us in that negative sadness, grief state. Instead, empower yourself, reading good books, seeking to get help, whether it be through counseling, through love, through family, and of course, seek God, because everyone will have a different solution. And I say to you, I too have been defamed. I too have made a lot of mistakes. I too have hurt others. I too have been hurt. But guess what? The one thing great about life is that we all can change. So until we meet again, love and light from Anita, Safras, Arjun, Ajay, and Anjali. Love always. And remember, the next time you have a conversation, see what you're talking about, reflect on it, and change it in a beautiful way if you can. And you know what? Inspire your friends to see always the good. For believe me, our homes have a lot of work that we need to focus on instead of others. Love and light. Bye.